Hey everyone, today we're going to look at the best open-world zombie games, starting with Days Gone. What an intense adventure! From the moment I stepped into the post-apocalyptic world infested with zombies, I was enveloped by a dark and tension-filled atmosphere. Every moment of survival was a battle against the elements, the freakers, and other desperate survivors. The compelling narrative made me feel like I was fighting for my own life as I navigated the desolate landscapes of the Pacific Northwest. The motorcycle was more than just a means of transportation. It was my reliable companion amidst the chaos. Exploring the ruins of civilization, finding temporary shelters, and dealing with the consequences of my choices were aspects that kept me captivated. Despite its challenges, each small victory encouraged me to keep fighting, making my journey in Days Gone an unforgettable experience. State of Decay 2 took me on a relentless survival journey in a post-apocalyptic world infested with zombies. From the moment I assumed the role of a leader of a community of survivors, I felt the weight of the decisions I needed to make to ensure everyone's survival. Every choice, from the distribution of scarce resources to selecting team members for risky expeditions, had significant consequences. The constant struggle to secure my base against hordes of zombies kept me on the edge of my seat on multiple occasions. However, it was the bonds I developed with the other survivors that truly brought the game to life. Each character had a unique story and distinct skills, and seeing these relationships evolve over time was exciting and rewarding. Despite the constant challenges and inevitable losses, the sense of community and the determination to fight for survival made my experience in State of Decay 2 truly unforgettable. Dying Light 2 Stay Human immersed me in a dystopian world filled with danger and adrenaline. From the first moment I stepped onto the plague-infected streets, I was enveloped by a dark and frantic atmosphere. The freedom of movement provided by parkour added an extra layer of intensity to my explorations, allowing me to navigate the city's rooftops with agility and speed while escaping hordes of bloodthirsty infected. The variety of improvised weapons and combat skills gave me a sense of empowerment, but also forced me to make tough decisions about when and how to use my limited resources. The engaging narrative, full of twists and complex moral choices, kept me captivated until the end as I fought to survive amidst the chaos. Even in the face of the despair and darkness that permeated the world of Dying Light 2 Stay Human, I found moments of hope and camaraderie that made my journey truly memorable. 7 Days to Die was a truly challenging and immersive survival experience. From the first moments when I found myself alone in a post-apocalyptic world filled with bloodthirsty zombies, I was forced to make quick and strategic decisions to ensure my survival. With each passing day, the tension mounted as I prepared for the inevitable undead assault every 7th night. Building an improvised fortress to protect myself from the growing hordes of enemies required creativity and ingenuity while I explored the vast and dangerous landscapes in search of vital resources. However, it was the encounters with other survivors, both friends and foes, that brought the dark world of 7 Days to Die to life. Each interaction uniquely shaped my journey as I struggled to find a safe haven amid the chaos. Despite countless challenges and constant threats, the sense of accomplishment in surviving another day in this unforgiving world made my experience in 7 Days to Die truly unforgettable. Project Zomboid took me on a brutal and relentless survival journey in a world ravaged by a zombie pandemic. From the first moments when I woke up in a deserted city, surrounded by flesh-hungry undead, I was forced to quickly learn the essential skills for survival. Every decision I made, from finding shelter and food to avoiding or confronting zombies, had significant consequences for my survival. The constant need to manage my scarce resources and maintain my mental health amidst the chaos kept me perpetually alert and tense. However, it was the moments of loneliness and despair, contrasted with small flashes of hope and humanity, that made my experience in Project Zomboid truly memorable. The feeling of isolation and the daily struggle for survival left me reflecting on the fragility of human life and the instinct to persevere in the face of adversity. In a world where death lurks around every corner, each day conquered was a small victory to be celebrated. Dead Rising 4 provided me with an action-packed adventure filled with dark humor in a zombie-infested apocalyptic setting. From the moment I took on the role of the fearless photojournalist Frank West, I was immersed in a narrative full of twists and hilarious moments. The city of Willamette became my playground as I faced endless hordes of the undead with a variety of improvised weapons and absurd gadgets. Every corner was packed with secrets to discover and survivors to rescue, adding an extra layer of excitement to my journey. The ability to create crazy combinations of weapons and vehicles led to moments of pure chaos and fun as I fought to survive and uncover the mysteries behind the zombie outbreak. Despite the imminent danger and extreme situations, Frank's sarcastic humor and encounters with eccentric characters kept me constantly entertained. In Dead Rising 4, the line between the absurd and the epic was thin, and I loved every moment of this wild and bloody journey. Fallout 76 took me on a challenging and immersive adventure in a post-apocalyptic world devastated by nuclear war. From the moment I emerged from Vault 76 and explored the wastelands of West Virginia, I was enveloped by an atmosphere of desolation and mystery. Each step into the unknown was an opportunity to uncover buried secrets and face unexpected challenges. The solitary journey quickly transformed when I encountered other survivors, each with their own stories and motivations. Together, we faced the dangers of the wild world, from mutant creatures to hostile factions vying for power. The freedom to explore a vast open world, filled with ruins and technological marvels of the past, sparked my curiosity and encouraged me to delve deeper into the rich and complex lore of the Fallout universe. Despite the challenges and constant threats, it was the sense of camaraderie and the hope for a better future that made my journey in Fallout 76 truly memorable. The Walking Dead, the final season, was an emotional roller coaster of an experience, keeping me on the edge of my seat from the first moment to the last breath. Taking on the role of Clementine, I followed her journey of growth and self-discovery in a world ravaged by the undead. Every choice I made along the way shaped not only her fate, but also the fate of those around her, creating deep and lasting bonds with the characters she met along the way. The engaging narrative and tense moments left me eager to find out what would happen next as I fought to keep Clementine and her friends safe amidst the chaos. The emotional conclusion of the series brought me a mix of sadness and hope as I reflected on the lessons learned and the sacrifices made throughout the journey. In The Walking Dead, the final season, I experienced an unforgettable story of survival, love, and redemption that will remain etched in my memory forever. Zombie provided me with a tense and reckless survival experience amidst the zombie apocalypse. faced legions of undead and mythological creatures. Cooperation with other players was essential to overcome the toughest challenges, and the sense of camaraderie enhanced the fun. In Strange Brigade, every battle and discovery contributed to a memorable experience, full of adrenaline, strategy, and adventure. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, as that really helps a lot. If you think any game is missing, or if you're planning to play any of these games, don't forget to leave a comment. Those were the best zombie games open world. This has been another video from New Quest Play, and I'll be here waiting for you for the next quest.